right, continuing coverage on our weather impact alert with meteorologist David Guerrero. Now, what is the latest on this? Obviously, we're a few hours away from this wintry mix heading into especially our southernmost counties.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, yeah, and the model agreement has been pretty consistent all throughout today, increasing our confidence that we will see wintry mix and snow for tomorrow morning. So once again, that weather impact alert still stands throughout tomorrow morning, and it goes over the potential of a wintry mix and light snow once again throughout tomorrow morning. It should start right around the mid-morning for our most western counties. So we'll have the potential of seeing light snow, wintry mix. The best chance will be for places south of I-16, as those places are within a winter storm warning. So I'll go over the specific counties under that winter storm warning coming up. And then we're going to be well above freezing Sunday afternoon, and we'll have an abundance of sunshine. So anything that will fall will eventually melt pretty quickly in the afternoon. Here's a look at all the 4 sky cameras across central Georgia. It's been a rainy evening. The current temperature right now in Macon, 47 degrees, are finally within the 40s. And if we take a look at the temperatures, we can finally see that cold front moving on in. I know a lot of people have been asking me, David, it's been too warm throughout today. There's no chance that snow can form tomorrow. Well, that's because all that warm air that we experience is ahead of the cold front. Now that cold front is finally bringing in the 40s, and the rain is going to cool the temperatures even more. We can see that cold front specifically now that is moving across Macon, getting into our most eastern counties, and eventually we're going to tap into the colder air that's right now being experienced in North Alabama, as we're currently seeing temperatures into the upper 30s. Now the satellite and radar shows widespread rain all across our area. This rain is also going to cool our atmosphere even more, and then eventually when it gets cold enough, all of that rain will eventually transition into a wintry mix and light snow. So the overnight lows will eventually get into the lower 30s. And here's a look at the models. This is the future view, and it shows that rain continuing over the next couple of hours. Then when temperatures go below or around freezing, well, then that's when a swath of wintry mix and snow will begin to form for our most western counties, and then it will expand all across our area as we get into the mid-morning. So right around 6 in the morning, that's when the majority of central Georgia should start to see light snow. This swath will get into the eastern counties by 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning, and then eventually meander off towards the Atlantic, and we're going to be mostly clear throughout Sunday afternoon. Now here's a look at another model, and it paints the same story. A swath of snow and wintry mix forming for our most western counties, and then getting into the majority of central Georgia by 8 to 9 o'clock. Now this model has the swath of snow dissipating into wintry mix once we get into the late morning as it moves into our most eastern counties. So I think the accumulations for east central Georgia will be lower as compared to places farther south and west in central Georgia. So we have a winter storm warning for the majority of our southern counties south of I-16. So this includes places such as Macon and Warner Robins. Places in the shaded pink could see 1 inch to 3 inches of snow. And I think realistically, I'd say we'll be around 1 inch or maybe 2 inches. Isolated spots could get to 3 inches. Then everyone else shaded in the light purple, they're within a winter weather advisory. They could potentially see 1 inch of snow, but I say far east central Georgia and maybe our most northern counties could potentially see just a couple of flurries. So all in all, anything that occurs, this is not going to be a repeat of last year. Last year was quite historic, and as I mentioned, some spots could just receive some flurries, especially our most northern counties and eastern counties of central Georgia. And then tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be too sunny and too warm for anything to truly stick. So this is why I'd say all the driving hazards will be for the morning. And then once we get into the afternoon, then everything should start to melt. Here's a look at a 7-day forecast. Snow and wintry mix possible tomorrow morning, and it will be nice and crystal clear throughout the beginning of the work week.